Yeah, I'm excited. Obviously, never done a boxing match, but I have trained mixed martial arts for a decade. Man, it should be fun. I think I don't know why people actually think he's good. I watched his Nate Robinson fight. I hadn't watched the other guy. I don't even know how to say the other guy's name. I watched it last night, and I thought, holy shit, these guys are bad. Like they're really bad. So I don't really see why people actually think he's good at boxing. He's a YouTube star who's decided he wanted to do a few boxing matches. He is not a boxer.
Do you think people are underestimating your boxing? Obviously, you're all world elite wrestling, but your MMA training, I am sure you've hit the pads a lot more than he has.
Absolutely. And, my goal in fighting was never to box somebody. My goal was to get through the punches and kicks and get the takedowns. And 99% of the time that worked. Obviously, there's one time where it didn't work, unfortunately. But, my training was very focused on that. That being said, obviously, I'm gonna have to change up what I was doing striking wise a little bit. But listen, he's a fucking YouTube star. I'm gonna beat him up.
He says he's going to finish you quicker than Masvidal did. Is that possible?
Okay. Well, first of all, that's impossible. That's the UFC record for a reason. Not a dumb move on my part, but hey, shit happens. I think his confidence is maybe just a little too high. Yes, it is easy to beat up guys who've never been hit before, but it's going to be a different story.
This could be very lucrative for you. Anything you can share about how financially you're going to be doing well from this fight?
They're paying me very well. Yeah. So, I mean, they're paying me really, really well. And, one of the things, so they is not the Paul brothers. They would be Triller, who's who my deal is with. But this is one of those things, when it was first offered and some people said, like, why would you do it or something? And, as I thought through this and everything it's like one of the things I kept thinking back is when I was in high school, and I don't know about you, but this is at least me. One of the things, and not every weekend, but probably we'll say 5 to 10 times. So I had boxing at my house. So a bunch of high school dudes would come over and we'd be like, you fight you, you fight you. And we'd throw on the boxing gloves and we'd hit each other for a while. And then one guy'd be like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. And then it would be done, And it was like, I did this for free a whole bunch of times in high school. And now they want to pay me a whole bunch of money. Like, I kind of thought this was just fun. Like, I did this for a fun time for free. Why? I think combat's fun. Why wouldn't I do this again if I'm getting paid a whole bunch of money? And so when I thought about it that way, the answer to me was obvious.
Are you getting paid more for this fight than any other fight in your career?
Yes.
And you obviously want to knock him out, right?
Yeah, listen, one of the things that I have not been blessed with big power. I've never been, I'm incredibly slow twitch muscle fibers. So I think it won't be more that like I hit him and he goes down, but I think it'll be more like over the course of the 8 rounds, he realizes, holy shit, I'm in a fight. I don't really like this. I'm some spoiled rich kid. And I'm just going to find an easy way out, right? And it's going to be like a TKO, maybe like round 6, round 7, something to that effect.